right, all the kayaks are hidden in the weeds. We are leaving Spangler Road put in, heading to the very end of the Mad River at Deeds Point Metro Park, right where it dumps into the Great Miami River. We can't park our vehicle at Deeds Point Metro Park because they are building a school and everything's closed down right there. So we're gonna have to paddle upriver on the Great Miami River about a quarter mile to Kettering Fields. So that's where we're heading now, and I have a special guest joining us. There she is, the Great Miami River. Just looking for a good place to park. I'm thinking I'm gonna park down there. All right, here we go, back on the Mad River for my final segment down to the confluence with the Great Miami River at Deeds Point Metro Park. Leaving Spangler Road behind, we have 15 miles ahead of us with an overnight on a awesome island sandbar that I picked out on Google Earth. Hopefully it shakes out. We have some great food to cook tonight, and I have two special guests joining me. One of them is with me right now. The other one is still driving down. He's going to meet up with us at the sandbar. But joining me on the Mad River today is Lance.
What's up?
The Outland Channel.
How's it going?
He lives down here in Dayton, and it was a perfect opportunity for him to join me here on the Mad River for my final segment down to Deeds Park. Looking forward to this float. We got beautiful weather. It's a perfect hot day to be on the water. Thanks for coming along. I'm here at the Spangler Road rope swing. There's the rope right in front of me. But the platform's gone. So right up there on the tree, I can still see an old wooden block, which was about where the platform was. It kind of hung off the side here. I'll throw a piece of footage up here of us playing on that rope swing back in 2019, I believe. 13 feet above water, so it's a pretty good platform. But yeah, I don't think this rope swing would be that fun now. Just jumping from shore wouldn't be that big of a swing. Not like it used to be, but you would land way out there. This is a good one. So on my way to Dayton this afternoon, I decided to make a quick stop into Shoe Sensation to pick up a new pair of Crocs, because the camo Crocs that I'm currently wearing, one of the straps finally broke off the other day when I was running in them, and they were just so stretched out and sloppy. It was time for a new pair. So I went to the store planning to buy a brand new pair of wonderful camo colored Crocs. It would last me for the next 5 or 10 years, right? So I get there and realize they're $57. It's like, what? I'm not spending $57 on a pair of Crocs. Good grief. I'll go barefooted if I have to. But then I started looking down the rack and saw some on sale for $38.99. I was like, okay, that's doable. Let's try them on. They fit perfect, so I bought them. They're not my favorite color, but they will do for a Mad River paddle. Oh yeah, those are just a shade darker than hot pink. But I have to say, I think I like my, I don't know what you call that, camo red maybe? Yeah. I don't know. It's got to be a little better than that. Holy crap, what color do you call that?
Psychedelic, man.
Oh, big rock, look out. Oh. Lance is going down.
Going sideways.
I'm pleasantly surprised with the scenery so far and the quietness. I thought I was going to hear I-70, I-4, State Route 235, every freaking highway around here. But I mean, way off in the distance, you can hear the rev of an engine every now and then, but it's been pretty quiet. I like it. So we are only 1 mile in, and we are heading for a sandbar or an island. I can't remember which one it is, but it's owned by the city of Fairborn. So we're going to be camping on public land tonight. No private property camping. So, you know, I'm not saying this is necessarily legal, where we're staying. We didn't ask permission from the city of Fairborn, but if the property is owned by the city of Fairborn, I think that's considered public property in my mind. So that's where we're heading. We'll be there in about 3 miles. So Lance here is getting into bike packing. Was it a couple months ago or recently?
It was
in June. He did the Greenbrier River Trail in West Virginia, which is a river I want to kayak on. But tell us about this bike packing you're getting into real quick.
Absolutely gorgeous. Crushed gravel, flat trail. It's 80 miles long. You know, we did it both ways. Well, we did half of it both ways. Just awesome. And you know, we were doing it with crummy bikes.
Yeah.
So, but you know, now I've got, you know, all the camping gear worked, was
Cool.
perfect. But the bike packing gear, I bought cheap bags on Amazon and stuff. So now I'm like all in. Got a Surly frame,
Ooh.
a steel frame, and I'm building a bike. So,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
It's in the shop. I'm waiting for them. They ordered a bunch of parts, and then I'm gonna get custom bags made from Swift Industries.
Wow.
One of them.
You are going all in.
I am.
So for those of us that are just watching this video right now for the kayaking, tell us about the Greenbrier River that you saw.
Gorgeous, man. Probably about twice the width of this. Rocky, so much wildlife.
Yeah.
We saw deer, snakes. My brother-in-law saw a bear, black bear. Campsites everywhere. The campsites are amazing. They're first come, first serve, and they have amenities, like they have a water pump on some of them. They have shelters at some of them that you can actually sleep in. Fire rings. Yeah, highly recommend it.
Sounds like the Greenbrier River is moving up to the top of the list for 2024. What in the world is this? Let me know down in the comments. Pretty pink flowers right on the riverbank. I don't know if that's like a weed or what.
Like an actual rock flower.
Yeah, that's pretty. This whole river's pretty. Lance got hung up on a sandbar, and we are approaching I-70, I believe. There's a billboard. Yeah, the water feels great. Lance was just talking about how nice. Oh, we got a strainer. Oh, look out. Dang it, I just missed it. Lance got chewed up by a little strainer over there. He made it through though. But we are approaching I-70. Oh, look out. I thought Lance was going down.
Did not see that.
I didn't see it either. If you like traffic noise, there's a great sandbar for you right here. Oh, Lance chose the fun way. Woo, look at that, nice class 1. Oh yeah. Passing me up.
That was lucky.
In the old Banks 100. I like this cloud cover. Just enough sun, just enough cloud cover. Wonderful evening to be on the Mad River. Lance just had a little mishap. Right up there, he hit a log that was hidden in the water, and he just about went under. He took on some serious water.
Yeah, almost went.
We're gonna take this drain plug out and drain his water. Yeah, I'd say he took on some water. Fun water. Looks like we finally got our first debris field we're gonna have to portage around. Or can I sneak through right there? What in the world is this? It almost looks like a banner hanging across the river on cables. I can't tell what it says. All right, we have reached this concrete low-head dam crossing. I don't know what you call this. But I remember being on this spot with the Colonel back in 2018 when we through paddled. And we heard Air Force Base sirens going off, like they were getting ready to do their bomb testing or something. I don't know.
All right. What the heck?
This is a sketchy place to put back in. I remember putting in down there, right where that log is. That's where me and Colonel put in. That side looks a little sketchy to me. And it's deep. It's deep here. My paddle won't even touch the bottom here. So we are going to try putting in right there. It's a little more gradual. And down in the water, about a foot under water, there's more concrete to step on. Let's go down here and take a look at this. So if you ever through paddle the Mad River and get to this spot, you know what you're dealing with here. You can see all these little culverts letting the water through. If we didn't have any weight in our kayaks, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But I think we're gonna pull down right through here. And we're gonna stand on these little chunks of concrete and get right back on the Mad River. It kind of slides right down. Yeah. Follow the groove. Yeah. This is definitely how people have done it. Right into the water. I mean, really didn't have to do anything. Cool. Not bad. Crazy looking little concrete crossing. But we made our way across and we are about a quarter mile from our potential campsite tonight. Wow. Sun's out in full force now. Feels good. All right, so it's currently 6:30. We got beautiful sunshine out tonight. We're almost to our campsite, designated camping area that I picked out on Google Earth. I hope it's a good one. All right, we have arrived at a sandbar. Actually, maybe I should call this a stone bar. Lots of big stones. But I see plenty of driftwood for starting a good fire. And the stones aren't too bad right here. This actually looks pretty good right here to set up a tent. Oh yeah, I like it. There is wood everywhere, peppered along through this sandbar. And lots of thorn bushes. Holy crap. What in the world is this? Thorn Island. All right, we have made a decision that this is gonna be camp tonight. We got a third person with his two boys coming to join us here in the next half hour, I'm guessing. He's just a little bit behind us. I'll introduce you to him when he arrives. You have seen him before on previous kayak camping trips. So we're gonna get us a fire going, set up camp, and start cooking some good food for supper. So we just had some visitors arrive here at Thorn Island to join us for the evening. Let's go see who it is. You guys made great time.
Yeah, we weren't too far behind you.
Folks, who could it be? It's Mr. David Ty, Hollywood himself, with two of his boys here to join us at Thorn Island.
How about that road back there?
Woo, that concrete road was a doozy. Which way'd you go? We went down on the left if you're going down river. Right. You went to the right?
Yeah.
Wow.
That log to get in.
Yeah, we thought about that, but we decided to take the left.
Nice.
Worked out pretty good. David has his 450-liter dry bag for this trip. All right, it's time to get finished up setting up camp, get a fire started, and get some of this delicious food started that we brought. It's a special surprise. Stick around. All right, let's see what all we have in my pack. Protected from the water in a garbage bag. Paper towels. Those always come in handy on a kayak camping trip. Neo Air X-Lite. It's not the Nemo. It says Nemo, but it's actually the Neo Air X-Lite in here. Nemo Philo. Costco quilt. Low tonight is 60 degrees. That should be perfect. And that is everything in here. Got my Helinox Chair Zero and extra jug of water. Now let's see what's in my Sea to Summit dry bag. A towel in case I go swimming or find a rope swing. Cook set. If you're wondering what's in my cook set, it's a BRS 3000 lighter, little scrub pad, and a small gas canister. Some extra clothes, clean socks, shirt, and underwear. maybe I should say dry socks, shirt, and underwear. You don't really care about clean too much when you're kayak camping. Ditty bag, electronics bag, and a power bank. That's everything I brought, other than food. Feel free to throw it on there.
Oh, he's got a chainsaw. I have to go.
All right, down in here we have the mayonnaise, salt and pepper, chili powder, queso fresco, is that what it's called?
Yes.
Queso cachaja.
Cachaja cheese.
Mexican cheese, how about that?
Cachaja.
Tastes like Parmesan.
It's good.
And the Mexican sour cream.
Oh yeah, it's just.
What's it called with your fingers, Robert?
Crema Mexican.
Crema Mexican.
Crema of Mexican.
Cilantro for the garnish. So we're just pouring the mixture on the corn. There we go, campfire style.
Oh yeah.
Well, you're next. You got me a well-charred piece of corn. We're gonna pour on some of this delicious Mexican street corn mixture.
Yeah, that's good.
Good, I like it. It's definitely a little messier than I'd like.
Oh, we're making this at my house now.
And I mashed up some of that chunky Parmesan type cheese. Hopefully that'll stick a little better there on the corn. Little cilantro on there as a garnish. And I'm gonna put a pinch of extra chili powder on mine. All right, let's try it out. Not bad.
It's excellent.
Something different. It's a little messier and a little more work than I like on the river, but I'm glad I tried it. I like that little extra kick of chili powder on there.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here, David?
Some round steak and some tenderloin, venison.
Venison, round steak, and tenderloin. Oh yeah. All right, getting ready to have my first taste of this delicious tenderloin backstrap from David Ty's deer. How many deer did you shoot this year? 6 or 7?
I got 3, we all got 6.
Wow, 6 deer. Oh man.
Good.
Super good.
So tender and juicy.
Yeah.
Rub it in this Mexican street corn mixture down here. Oh yeah.
And it's good.
Eating good on the river. All right, it was a good first day on the Mad River. Our bellies are full thanks to David bringing all that wonderful venison and of course my sweet corn, Mexican street corn. It turned out fabulous. But we're tired. We're gonna hit the sack and we'll see you guys for day 2 on the Mad River tomorrow morning. All right, we got the mild version in here ready to go. And then round 2 will be the hot version with jalapenos. Oh, lost a pepper. All right, eggs are in. I'd say she's done. Serve it up.
I could use this for other hot sauce. I should save those.
Just like on the Kokosin River, lamb sausage for breakfast. This is going to be the hot and spicy version with jalapenos. Alrighty, lamb sausage. Here we go. Oh gosh, that's so good.
It's so good.
All right, here we go. This is the jalapeno pepper version, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be hot because I tasted a potato earlier to see if they were done, and it was hot. I could taste the jalapeno residue on the potato.
Don't need hot sauce anytime.
No Tabasco needed.
Good. Oh man. Yeah.
I almost brought some habaneros. Probably a good thing I didn't.
Not this guy.
Woo! It's probably not picking it up on camera, but the sun's coming out over here. Finally, we got some blue sky behind the camera. Pretty overcast and cloudy over here, but it's gonna be a beautiful day, I think. Very comfortable right now. Around, what do you think it is, guys? Around 70,
Yeah, I can tell
73,
you.
somewhere in there.
I'll tell you.
My chair finally kicked the bucket. The upright pole went right through the material up here. Not sure if I can patch that somehow or not. Probably can. It's gonna have to be some major reinforcement to hold that. And we're off here on day 2 on the Mad River. Shaping up to be another beautiful day. We're in the mid 70s already, calm and fairly clear. And now I gotta catch these other guys. They're probably a quarter mile ahead of me because I insisted on doing a float away shot and had to paddle back to get my camera. You know, I really enjoy hanging out with the guys, cooking around the campfire and chatting late into the night, but there still is something about solo paddling that I really enjoy. I take a little more time to be creative with my shots and think things through, and you know, I enjoy the peacefulness and serenity of having some alone time on the river. Don't get me wrong, I'm really enjoying today, but it just makes me realize that there is something to solo paddling that I do miss when I'm with a group of people. But anyway, it is shaping up to be another fantastic day on the Mad River. We have approximately 10.5 miles to Deeds Point Metro Park to finish up today's paddle and the entire Mad River section paddle that I began, man, 2 months ago maybe. I still want to go back and redo the very beginning from Lions Park to State Route 55 where I started this section paddle. When I first began this trip of section paddling the Mad River, I didn't know I was going to do the entire river. So since I didn't start at the very beginning, I obviously want to go back and finish those first 10, 11, 12 miles, I forget what it is. That way I can say in 2023, I section paddled the entire Mad River. As you can see here, the Mad River is definitely having some erosion issues. That's pretty fresh. What'd you do? Pick the shallowest spot in the whole river? Those dogs came out in the water. I thought they were going to attack me. All right, we got an island coming up ahead here, and you can go left or right. I think we're going to take the right. You can hear the traffic noise of Interstate 4 up ahead. We're getting ready to parallel it for quite some time here. Check out this island sandbar. This is beautiful. I mean, you got the noise of I-4. Is it I-4?
I think so.
Or State Route 4. I don't know, State Route 4 or I-4. I think it's a state route. Anyway, this is amazing right here. We're gonna stop and take a little break here and cut up some watermelon. Well, we decided to stop and take a little break and cut the old watermelon up. I'm a little worried that it's a bad one, but we'll find out here in a second.
Either way, it's less weight.
Yeah, I'm ready to get this weight out of my kayak. It looks red.
Looks like you're doing a coconut.
Yeah. Hey, it looks all right.
Pretty good. That lure is good and sharp too.
I don't see much wood here. This is phenomenal. Not very many big stones yet.
You guys feel any stones seriously?
No, I didn't. All right, we have arrived to the Huffman Dam. There's the danger sign, take out. And there it is. Floated right through, no problem last time. I'm gonna go investigate for everybody. Make sure we make the right decision here on what to do. Is it passable? Now, when I did this in 2018 with the Colonel, smooth sailing right through here, so I don't know what the issue is. Hopefully I can back paddle out of this if we can't make it through. Yeah, there's the portage spot. So if we can't get through, we're gonna have to come back and portage right here. All right, what do we got here? It's shallow, I just touched, it's only 2 foot deep right here. If it was high water, this would be pretty sketchy. We're going to go here. We're going to go left. Yeah, no problem. If that was high, fast water, yeah, it might be sketchy. It's probably deep here. Yeah, I can't touch right here. All right, let's get turned around and see if everybody else comes through. And when you come through, it kind of drops you down and you got this concrete barrier divider that you have to navigate around left or right. Here they come. Hope they make it through no problem. Nice job! Woohoo! Nice job. That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah. I think, look at the far left, how easy that would have been. Yeah. Is Lance coming? Is Mr. Outland gonna make it? Paddle this way. Oh no, don't let it tip you. Nice job. You're out of it. All right, we made it through the Huffman Dam, no problem. And we are 5 miles in, so here we go for the final 5.5 miles down to Deeds Point Metro Park. We got a massive dam here. I forgot all about this. This is like 20-foot drop right here. Stair steps down. Obviously we're going to portage around this, or maybe we can just go left to get around this section. All right, I'll turn around here and give you a look at this thing that we're trying to avoid. Woo! Wow. Yeah, I saw this on Google Maps and I couldn't remember it, but now I do. We were just discussing how there is no signage or warning signs of any kind when you approach this thing. You can see the drop off in the horizon as you're approaching it, and you can hear the roar of it, obviously. But yeah, I'm surprised there's not more signage up there. It's probably because not very many people kayak down this far. Most people quit at Huffman Park right before the Huffman Dam. Well, glad to have that behind us. Now we have another one coming up here in a couple miles, I believe, and then we have Eastwood Lake Water Park, whatever it's called. There's some pretty good rapids there. I'm sure we're going to have at least 1 or 2 more portages coming up, but can't imagine them being much worse than that one. Wasn't bad for us kayakers, but quite a haul for a canoeist with a load for 3 people. Oh boy, we got another doozy up here. I do not remember this last time. Oh good, we got a little place to take out here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go over that. Looks pretty wicked. I bet we're gonna put back in right there, this little gravel bar. Probably just gotta go up and around and back in. Woo! Steep. I'm wondering if that's passable during really, really high water. Most of those rocks would probably be covered up. It'd be sketchy. Wouldn't want to do it in this kind of kayak, but I bet it has been done. Let me know down in the comments if you know someone who has went over this. And was it during really high water? This is going to be exciting. They're bringing the canoe down through it. They probably didn't want to unload all their gear. These rocks are slick. Yeah, stay on the rocks. Beautiful. That's how it's done, folks. Woohoo! Perfect. Everybody made it through unscathed. Getting right across under Huffman Road. Next up is Eastwood Park. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to do with this one. I'm just gonna drag mine right through here. I mean, from here, it looks like the far left might be a good line, but I'm not gonna go over that. I'll get soaked. Water's gonna come pouring in front of my yak if I do that. If I didn't have all my gear in here, I just would have tried to go on over it. It's not that big of a deal. It's like a little low head dam. I'm pretty sure I would have got pretty wet though if I tried it. I mean, the far left over there looks like it has a good line, but then I see some rocks in front of it, so I'm not sure. Oh, woo! Good job, guys. Nicely done. That wasn't that bad. Can't be too bad. Oh yeah, I got pretty wet. All right, we all got through the Eastwood Rapids, Eastwood Park Rapids. Ready to finish up our final mile and a half to 2 miles here. Some sort of old bridge. Think you can do that one? You want to walk it? These guys are stuck on the ledge. Hopefully they can tip it forward. I think going right through the middle would have been best. Right over there. Hey, not bad. Oh, there was a big one. I should have took the far right. Way better. It was certainly shallow there. I see Lance is still hung up at the first rapids back there by the bridge. Getting near the end here on our final mile. I can see the Dayton skyline up ahead. Just a few more minutes and we'll be entering into the Great Miami River. Crossing under Keowee Street. And we got this railroad trestle up ahead and one more bridge to go underneath. And then we'll be coming into Deeds Point Metro Park. So here's the new school that they're building at Deeds Point Metro Park. At least that's what I was told. We got all these newly built condos here. A great view overlooking the Mad River and Deeds Park. So I think at the top of every hour they shoot like a water cannon off up here. I don't know if they actually do that still or if it is at the top of every hour or not, but it's almost 3 o'clock. It'd be really cool to see that. What would be really cool is get the drone up just in time before they shot it off. Pretty cool pedestrian bridge. Well, here we are. This is the end of the line of the Mad River. Up ahead is the Great Miami River. Getting ready to enter it right now. As soon as we go around this tip, right between this tip and that black steel object out ahead of us. Now we have to paddle upstream about a quarter mile. Turn around, take one final look at the Mad River. It's been fun, Mad River. See you next time. And we have just entered the Great Miami River, which begins up near my hometown at Indian Lake State Park Spillway. If you look real close, you can see the fence. There's a fence up all along the border of Deeds Park, but straight ahead of me you can see the little, it almost looks like a little water wash that comes down to the river. That's where I took out back in 2018, and we can actually drive to that point. So if we can get out there, I think we're going to take out. Otherwise we can paddle on up another quarter mile. Just missed the fountains going off by 5 minutes. We would have been out there in that. Wow, I'm glad we got to see it. How long does it go for?
Just a couple minutes.
We actually would have got pretty wet if we were out there when those were going off. Wow. All right, we found us a place to exit the river, and I gotta say, this water is 10 degrees colder than the Mad River. You guys feel that? It is cold. Woo! This is the way the Mad River feels in the northern sections. Well, the fountains are still running. I did not expect to see them running that long. I probably could have got the drone up if I would have hurried. All right, let's get these kayaks up the bank here and go get our truck. Making my way back to my truck. Got about a quarter-mile walk, and I'll drive back and load everything up, and we'll hit the road for home. Alrighty folks, this concludes my 2023 section paddle of the Mad River. A special thanks to David, Miles, Sam, and Lance for joining me on the Mad River for this quick overnight. We had a fantastic time. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Leave me a comment down below of where you would like to see me kayak next. Thank you so much for coming along. I really appreciate it, and we will see you again real soon on the next kayaking adventure.